Yes, so yes, so
Yes.
Okay. So tonight, we're talking about two things. How time permits us. All right. The first one is our complex pullback. So this one will answer your question. All those nonsense markup people are saying, I just keep quiet. After this class, I don't want to see that mistake again. I will talk about our reversal pattern. So for the complex pullback, right? For the complex pullback, normally the market is like this, right? We have our what? Our higher low, right? Are you with me?
We are here, sir.
So normally the market is like this. We have our higher low, right? So this is our higher high, this is our higher low, right? So now the next higher low that we always have like this is what we call the complex pullback, right? You have it very jump back like this. Before you now finally have another one like this. This here is what we call our complex pullback, right? And usually you get this on your 1 hour time frame and your 4 hours time frame, right? Remember this, our swing high is going to be our daily time frame, right? So this complex pullback now you find it on the lower time frame, right? That's why when you say some of you will send your chart, I always need to mark out your range, right? This is your range, right? So you have the complex pullback like this. So this is going to be a what? Complex pullback is more like what? We'll call it, sometimes we call it a mini structure, right? Or internal structure. So sometimes we call it mini structure. Or internal structure.
So you said it normally, we normally see it in 1 hour time frame
1
and
hour
4
time frame
hours.
and 4 hours time frame. That's when you find your mini structure. You find your complex pullback. Right?
Okay, sir.
So you find it on your what? On your 1 hour time. Let me put it there. H1 and H4. Right? That's where you find it. Right? So usually you find that our 8 hour H1 and our 4 hours time frame. So that's why some of you will mark up. So this is, you should start seeing your mistakes now, right? So some of you will mark this one to be our what? To be your higher high, right? Higher. So some of you now start marking this one to be your what? Higher what? Higher lower high.
Higher high.
Right? Mark this one to be, this is your higher high, right?
And
this will be your lower low, right? Then some of you now mark this one to be your what? Higher, lower high. Right?
Lower high.
Then this one what? Be what? A lower low.
Lower low.
So now, when you get to this place now, this is what? This is your lower high, right? This is your lower high, and this is your what? Your lower low, right?
Yes.
This is where you get it wrong. This should be your what? Your higher low, not your lower low. You see the difference there now?
Yes.
And then here will now be your what? Your higher high. But some of you be like, why is this one higher high? Some people have a what? A lower low. And besides the what? This is a downtrend, right? How come this happens to be a what? Be an uptrend, right?
Yes.
Let me open my Telegram so that I will show you one of the chart. I mark one of your chart like that. That's your complex pullback.
So, sir, how complex
pullback?
What is this complex pullback during marking up of our chart? During marking up of our chart, are we supposed to ignore it?
You don't ignore it. Mr. Victor, are you with us? Very quick one. Mr. Victor, I hope you can hear me. So now this is what happened now, right? Usually we are marking this one as your what? Let's say you mark this one as your what?
I can hear you, sir.
Okay, no problem, sir. This is your higher high, right? And this is your what? Higher low, right? Then this is your what? Your higher high here. In marking your what? Your complex pullback now, your internal range. Once you get to this internal range now, it's advisable you change the color, right? So now, if you want to mark this complex pullback now, you can just change your color to what? To be another color of your choice. This one will be your lower high, right? And this will be your what? Your lower low, right? So that by the time you see it, if you're even using now, no, normally we use our range, right? So you can even change what? Change the way you mark it up. So this is our, so you can change the color so that you know that this is a what? This is a what? Internal range, right? You can change the color. So that anytime you see it, you know that this is a what? This is an internal range, not internal structure, not an external structure. This, like this, is going to be your daily time frame. So the reason why I told you, I always find it at your what? At your 1 hour time frame and 4 hours time frame is that whenever the daily time frame wants to change, right? The very first place you will see it is going to be your lower time frame, and that's going to be your 4 hours time frame and your 1 hour time frame. So that was why when I told you to look out for the order flow, I told you start from your what? From your daily time frame down to your what? To you start on your daily time frame, right? To look at your what? Your order flow. So once daily time frame want to change now, remember now this one now is just a pullback, right? It's something like this on the daily time frame. It's just something like this on daily time frame, right? But on 4 hour time frame, it is a what? It is a complex pullback. It is a mini structure, right? While the daily time frame is your major structure. How that is cleared?
Yes, sir.
So at this area here now, this is where our reversal pattern now comes in place, right? At this last area here now, this is where you look out for your reversal pattern, right? And basically for the reversal pattern now, we have two types, if not three sets. The first one is our type 1. Do I need to write it out?
Yes.
We have our type 1. And your type 1 is just something like this. So what you use to differentiate it is that there will always be a what? A BMS, this upside to the upside down, and there will be a BMS to the downside. This is your type 1. Right? You have a BMS to the upside and a BMS to the downside. Are you with me? That's for your type 1. This is a BMS. You guys need to indicate it. This is a BMS. This is a BMS. And this is the what? This is the BMS. Right? That's your type 1 reversal pattern. And for your type 2 now, this is what you have. For your type 2, you have it like this. You see the difference there now. You only have the BMS to the downside. There is no BMS to the upside. That is your type 2. I hope that is clear.
Yes, sir.
This is your type 2. So the third one now is what we call type 1.1. All right. That one now, the difference there now is still the same pattern. All right. But the only difference there is that now you have it like this. Let me put it there. This is a BMS, right? And on your words, on your lower time frame, this will also be a BMS, right? But this on your day, on your higher time frame now will just be a week, which we call it a what? In a week, in the sense that there will not be a candle close below this former high. This is our previous swing high. I don't know if you understand it. Type 1.1, right? Do you understand the difference there? This,
yes, sir.
This other area here now, this area here now, right? This our swing high now will not be a candle close. It is just going to be a wick, which is a gap in liquidity, right? You understand? The same thing that this is going to be for our what? For our uptrend, from changing from uptrend to what? To a downtrend. And we want to change from downtrend to an uptrend. We have it like this. You see the same thing. You only have BMS to the downside, right? BMS, this is a BMS, and this is also a what? A BMS, right? But this is just a week. And for this type 1 now, you see the same thing, right? BMS and a what? And a BMS. That is for your what? For your uptrend, for your so this is for your what? For your uptrend, downtrend to what? To uptrend. And for the type 2 now, you have it like this.
Sir.
I'm with you, sir. What's your question?
Yes. I want to ask, in these reversal patterns,
yes.
So are we going to observe it or note it when this complex pullback is being formed in the complex pullback?
The reversal pattern now, you find it at this complex pullback here. This is where you anticipate for it. So in a nutshell, you are looking for your reversal pattern on your 1 hour time frame and your 4 hours time frame. Right?
Okay.
That is where you find your what? Your reversal pattern. Is that clear?
Clear.
Should we move to the chart and see it?
Okay, sir. But the most relevant time frame, it depends on the type of trader.
Yes, now it depends on the kind of trader that you are, right? But whichever, no matter the type of trader that you are, you have to put your daily time frame into consideration, your daily structure into consideration. You understand?
Yes, sir.
There's no trader, whether you are a scalper, or you are in intraday, a swing trader or a positional trader, that you know use your 4 hours time frame in analyzing, and you know use your daily time frame in analyzing, then even your 1 hour time frame, you can see that's why it covers for the irrespective of the kind of trader that you are. You must always find this.